need to tell you guys something. This is my 6th attempt trying to do this. So frustrating. Okay, so here's the thing. First attempt, my audio wasn't on, right? I spent like 10 minutes trying to like commentarying this thing, and it just wasn't even on. So I was like, okay, I'll restart it, whatever. I'm kind of like a little angry about it, but I'll do it again. Did it again. My microphone was like, I was holding it weird or something, so it couldn't hear me. So basically I was like, okay, I'm going to have to restart this one. So I redid it, and I was like, third time's the charm, right? Did it the third time, and, well, basically, so if the video that I'm recording is over 10 minutes, then it will not upload to YouTube. I don't know why. It's really frustrating, but it won't upload to YouTube. And so it was only over by like 3 seconds, too, which made me even more mad. I couldn't crop it, I couldn't trim it or anything. I just couldn't upload it to anything unless it was under 10 minutes. So I was like, oh no. Did it the 4th time, right? Like, 4th time, come on, we got this. I did it, my audio was bad again. I was like, okay, no way. I'm doing this again. And so like 5 minutes ago, oh wait, no, 4th time, sorry. 4th time was different. 4th time I should probably stop talking about this so I can get to the game, but 4th time, somebody called me in the middle of it, basically, and it just stopped my recording, and then I had to restart it. And if that happens again, I'm just going to, like, keep that as a video, try to combine 2 videos, because it only happened, right, like, at, like, maybe the 7-minute mark, and I was like, I can do it again, it's whatever. It wasn't the best thing I'd done. So basically, I'm just saying I'm experienced. And then, oh yeah, the last time I did it, the 5th time, I did not put it on ×2. Look right here. Boom, I just had it on ×1 the whole time, and I was, like, expecting things to happen. I was like, all right, this is when this happens, and then it didn't happen, and I was like, what the heck? Okay, so this guy, by the way, is a total pushover. I could have defeated him in any given second in these beginning rounds, because look at these camo balloons. Boom, 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 going right through his defenses. I could have spent $50 and just wrecked this guy. So, the game mode we're in, by the way, wow, I already spent a lot of time talking. But see the banana farms or whatever? I like to use banks because I am sick of like touching the bananas all the time and stuff, and I don't want to buy a monkey farmer. So I get the banks, they increase my income, my BIA. Like, my income's way more than this guy, and it will just get more, but he's making so much money it doesn't really even matter at this point. But yeah, look at these camel balloons. Now, did you see that? Did you see that that temple, sun temple, just destroy those camel balloons? I don't know how that happened. Please comment below, guys, of how that happened, because it confused me a lot. So I keep forgetting that one of the downsides of having a bank is you forget to collect it. Like, I just forget to collect it all the time, so I'm like, crap. It's at 20,000, it's like filled up, but later on in the game it doesn't even really matter because I have infinite bajillions of monies. Kind of, not really. And so basically when you're doing a game mode like this, where it's ×2 bananas, which is what this is, right? And it's some kind of superpower thing, you get like an extra 2 tries to get something good or whatever. I got a spike factory, basically, so it's just trash. But I do use them later in the game for some weird reason. You'll see, I'll talk about that in a second. But this guy's already got technological error. He's got temples. He's got a money-making machine over there. That farmer guy is really good at what he does. And then he sacrificed half of his money-making machines, but it's fine. It makes it all back. But, so on the computer game, by the way, whenever it was a sun monkey, or like a sun temple, I mean, it would sacrifice everything on the screen, like everything. And, but here I think it's just whatever is in its range, or like shorter than that. It's got to be shorter than that, because these things have good range, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I look at that. I got an upgrade of the Phoenixes. Before I didn't do it, and I don't know why, because it was only like 4,000 a pop, and I make more than 4,000 a second. So, I mean, I'm fine. I think I'm financially fine in this game, at least, not in real life, but that's all right. Look at this guy's superpower on the left. He's just like sucking in all these balloons. But at this point, by the way, I just knew I was gonna lose. I was like, I'm gonna lose. I'm not even going to try to win. I'm just going to try to get as many Phoenixes on the board as possible. And by the way that you know how many Phoenixes I have, on the bottom right of your screen there, you'll see the monkey apprentice, and underneath him is how many Phoenixes there were. I didn't notice that until like maybe my second try. And right now I have 42, right? So right now you just saw me placing spike factories, which is so useless because if something gets past all that stuff, like all those fire monkeys, then there's no way those spikes are going to hold them back, even though I upgraded them to like the top notch. And I never did use their powers, which I totally should have. You could just like fill the track with spikes, basically, is what I'm talking about. Didn't even use that. I probably could have used that, and I probably would have saved my life on this last part here. Sorry for the spoiler alerts, guys. I just want to kind of get you guys to the point, show you what you came here for, which is the Phoenix, what is it? Phoenix Overload, I think, is what I named the video. And in the thumbnail, you should see like a bunch of phoenixes everywhere. That's real, guys. It's like a screenshot when I was playing the game. Which, by the way, I was recording when I was playing the game. But anyway, I talked to you about all those issues already, and I really hope that I can get this one good, guys. Because if not, I'm gonna have to redo it. It's very frustrating. So right about here, I realize how valuable real estate is, and you know, I don't have any free real estate. So I was like, hey, I've got to start selling my banks because I am already making bank. Where does that money go to anyway, guys? If I get rid of the banks, I just have the money like in my pocket or something, like $733,000. But I mean, it's whatever. It's fine. Sometimes games don't have logic, but this game definitely does. Bunch of monkeys throwing stuff at balloons. All right, so look at that. I sold my banks. Started placing these guys because I'm like, all right, I'm just going to get a bunch of phoenixes on the screen. The problem is, though, is when I started placing the phoenixes, I realized that there couldn't be as much on the screen as much as I had, if that makes any sense, and I'll show you what I mean in a second here. But basically, they started disappearing before I could summon all of them. That's how many I got, guys. It's good. It's a good amount. And if you guys are here right now and you didn't watch the whole video through, like, I don't really care. Yeah, if you came here for this, then that's what you came here for. But I hope you guys like my videos, because this is like my first one, and I don't know. I don't think I'm super good at this. Because I've already messed up like how many times. So those technological advancements, by the way. Oh yeah, look at this lag. Bunch of lag. Oh yeah, on my last one, it was like 20-something minutes long because, you know, I messed up and it put it on times 2. So I just started saying all these stories and stuff. So I'm going to save those for other videos, like stories of me in the game mode. Oh, it's right about here when I see all of these red Moabs where I'm like, oh crap, I've got to do something. Not right here, actually, it's a little later. But look at this guy on the left screen. Like, how many green balloons would it take to destroy this guy? Look at him with these little Moabs. He's tossing around like rag dolls. He's just like, boom, 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 dead, dead, dead. Right about here, I'm like, crap, I gotta summon my phoenixes. And I summon them at like the worst possible time. Like right about here. Wait. Maybe not. Hold on a second. I'm a little disoriented, guys. Yeah, right here. It was lagging a little bit. Alright, so pretty neat. Except too bad they didn't spawn like right next to each other. A bunch of them overlap, so we didn't get to see like the full circle effect, but still cool. And look at that, all those fire flames. Didn't even put a bandage on that. On the guy's left, on the left side of your screen, the guy was just like tossing him around, just gone. He's like, all right, I'm ready for the next one, bring it on. And I was still like struggling with this one. I just barely got a band-aid on it. Like at the end there, spikes just get ran over, and then I lost, but that's okay. Oh yeah, and it says player 99036002. That's just unprofessional and unoriginal, guys. I'm sorry for that. I changed it to Monkey Man Gamer. But this is me. And then I followed the guy and whatever. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to, go ahead and subscribe, even though I feel like I don't deserve it because I mess up so much. But please do, if you guys can. If you guys have the time to touch that button with your cursor. And thank you. See you guys later.